Hi there, my darling Capricorns. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for the week of June the 16th, 2025. So, my darling Capricorns, we're just going to jump right in and start off with an overarching energy using the Wisdom of the Oracle. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then we will finish off with angel answer cards. So, my darling Capricorns, what messages does Capricorn need to know for the week of June the 16th, 2025? Fork in the road. So this is that crossroads energy, my darling Capricorns. And look, the lovers, which is like the crossroads energy, that's come out a few times for these in these readings already. So if it comes out in your reading here, then that's definitely the universe saying, I meant what I said. So there's obviously some kind of obviously fork in the road that you're coming to, or that you may have come to, that you're still working through that energy, my darling Capricorn. All right, let us consult the tarot here and see what messages we have for you, my darling Capricorns. What does Capricorn need to know for the week of the 16th? Ace of Swords, Eight of Cups, and the Four of Cups. Yeah, there's your fork in the road. There's your walking away from it. Just FYI, that's what I feel here just popped into my head. So, but I feel after this, you're going to get this. This is your victory and success, my darling Capricorns. All right, so what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I will intuitively put the reading together for you, my darling Capricorns. So you start off with the beautiful Ace of Swords here. So the Ace of Swords is a card of victory and success, my darling Capricorns. It is also the Sword of Truth. They call it the Sword of Truth. So there could be some kind of victory and success coming in for you, my darling Capricorns. I also feel here, just with what else is on the table, that you are being encouraged to speak your truth, my darling Capricorns. Just with what's on the table here, I feel that, that is what could be holding you back a little bit, is not feeling confident enough to speak your truth. But I'm encouraging you, if it's come up in your reading, I feel that it's significant for you. And I feel this is what there's. It's and not to be ironic, but double-edged sword here is that I don't think the victory and success can come until you speak your truth, my darling Capricorns. You can see here too we've got a palm frond and an olive branch here. So the olive branch is all about peace, and the palm frond represents battle. So this is the balance of the energies here, my darling Capricorns. So yeah, I definitely feel for you that victory and success is coming in for you, but I feel it has something to do with you speaking your truth, my darling Capricorns. Because then you've got the Eight of Cups here. So you're being encouraged to walk away from something that no longer serves you. Some tarot readers say that you're walking towards your Nine of Cups, but we don't really know where, what are you walking away from? Everybody's different. If you're walking away from something, that has nothing to do with walking towards a goal, wish, or dream, then we can't say that. So, what I feel here for you, that you are just walking away from something that no longer serves you, my darling Capricorns. And I feel it's necessary here. With the fork in the road card, I feel that the journey that you have been on has sort of got you nowhere. And you're coming to that conclusion that, you know what, I've had enough, it's time to walk away. Walk away, walk in another direction, my darling Capricorns. That's what I feel that's off the Eight of Cups here, is that you're being encouraged, yes, to walk away, but to walk in the different direction than you've come from. Because there's the fork in the road. And that's what happens when you come to the fork in the road. You don't want to go on the same path that you were on. You're being encouraged here, I feel, to go on a different path here. So take that how it resonates, but that's what's popping into my head. Because then you've got the Four of Cups here. So the Four of Cups is all about apathy and boredom. It's about her, she's being focused on what hasn't worked out, not the potential of, here's another opportunity for you, my darling Capricorns. So you can see here she's very focused on these three cups here. The three cups represent something that hasn't worked out. And because she's so focused on what hasn't worked out, she can't see that there is another opportunity in the wind for her here. And I feel that that's what you need to be open to, my darling Capricorns, because, like I said, with the fork in the road, you've come to the fork in the road. You've been disappointed. You haven't been getting what you've been wanting out of the current path that you're on. So what you're being encouraged to do is veer off that path, my darling Capricorns. Veer towards the other direction. Walk away from the direction you're currently in. Walk towards, take the new direction. That's what I feel is coming in for you. And when you do, here's your victory and success coming in for you, my darling Capricorns. And I do believe that you're going to have to justify why you want to walk away. I'm going to cough. And to do that, like I said at the start, speak your truth. I feel that you're going to be questioned. Why aren't you coming in this direction anymore? Hang on, why are you pivoting? Why are you going this way? Speak your truth, my darling Capricorns. That's what I feel for you off this reading. I feel it's pretty straightforward reading for you, my darling Capricorns. So, yeah, just don't be so focused on what hasn't worked out, because there is something better coming in. And I feel that that's coming in the guise of a new direction for you. Be open to the new direction, my darling Capricorns, and leave behind what no longer is working for you. Because when you do, like I said, part of that process is going to be speaking your truth. You are going to have to justify it. But don't justify it too much. Just speak your truth. Just say, I'm going in this direction because I feel guided to. It's going to be different for everyone. Take it how it resonates. But yeah, you don't have to explain yourself to anyone. You do you, boo. You don't have to explain yourself. You just need to live your truth and speak your truth, my darling Capricorns. So yeah, big energies for you this week. Ever wondered how you can transform your manifestation practice with just one tool? Discover my free Tarot Manifestation Journal. This journal uniquely combines the wisdom of tarot with intentional journaling to help you attract your desires with clarity and purpose. Inside, you'll find soulful prompts designed to guide intentional manifestations, daily tarot entry pages to align your energy, and reflections to foster a manifestation mindset. Why is this so powerful? Blending tarot wisdom with the law of attraction creates a co-creative process that aligns your intuition with action. This journal is perfect for you if you're ready to manifest from your soul, crave deeper insights into your tarot spreads, and desire more alignment and connection in your life. Start your journey toward your highest path and manifest your dream life today. Don't miss out. Download your free Tarot Manifestation Journal now by clicking the link below. So if you're enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. I'd love to know if this resonates with you. And, you know, I am very active and interactive in the comments. So, you know, I'd love to be able to, you know, answer any questions you have, or, you know, just even drop me an emoji. Helps my channel grow, and so does subscribing. So if you could please subscribe to my channel. Doesn't cost anything, totally free, but it does really help my channel, my darling Capricorns. All right, let's get final messages for you. Meditation brings answers. Yes. You know, if you need further clarity on which way should be the best path for you, then meditate. Ask your guides, ask your angels, my darling Capricorns. No need to worry, they say. Yeah, you got it, baby. You got all the resources you need, my darling Capricorns. Be assertive, they say. Yeah, don't hold back. Be assertive. Part of being assertive is speaking your truth. You know, that's what I'm getting off that be assertive card. A year from now, they say, there's something better. There is definitely something better. And don't freak out that it's a year from now, but I just feel you're going to look back on, you know, this in a year from now and go, oh, I am so glad I chose to walk away from that path that wasn't getting me to where I needed to be. And that now you're on such a better path. You're on the path that you've been guided to be on, my darling Capricorn. So yeah, this is amazing for you. So if you'd like to follow this up with a personal reading, the first link in the description will take you to my website. I'd love to dig deeper into this and, you know, maybe get you some further clarity on what it is that you could be walking away from, as to, you know, if you need further guidance on what's the new path to take, then, you know, I'd love to be able to connect with you further and help you through that. But beautiful energies are on the way for you this week, my darling Capricorns. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.